guys, and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I'll be predicting leg 2 of 2 for the Champions League, Europa League, and Conference League playoffs. So how these work is that the winners of these games qualify for the Champions League. The losers qualify for the Europa League. Here, the winners qualify for the Europa League. The losers qualify for the Conference League. The winners in the Conference League qualify for the Conference League, and the losers, they're out of Europe forever and ever. We'll start off with SL Benfica and Dynamo Kiev. And, I honestly don't really, think Dynamo Kiev will be able to, come back from this goal deficit. I think Benfica will be able to, win, And I think they will win 1-0. Victoria Plzen and Karabakh. Let's just check Victoria Plzen and their home record. They beat Sheriff 2-1. They also beat Sheriff away 2-1 in the second round. At home, they beat HJK 5-0. I think they'll win barely, though, because Karabakh are a good side. Let's see Karabakh's away record. They beat Ferencvaros to go through. They drew with Zurich to go through. And in the first round, they actually lost for the first leg 1-0 to Lech Poznan, winning the second 5-1. So I do think Victoria Plzen will win 2-1. Crvena Zvezda and Maccabi Haifa. Maccabi Haifa are never good when they keep goal aggregate wins like this. I think they're going to lose it 2-1 to Crvena Zvezda. And obviously, I didn't record this the day after. If I go here, boom. Crvena Zvezda and Maccabi Haifa, though, I'm saying 3-1 to Crvena Zvezda. Dinamo Zagreb and FK Glimt. I am seeing a 2-0 win for Dinamo Zagreb. They're going to qualify for the Champions League. I will be pretty shocked if Glimt go through, and I don't think they will. Trabzonspor and FK Copenhagen, and I'm really split on this. Copenhagen went 2-0 up against Trabzonspor, losing a goal to them. I think Copenhagen will barely be able to qualify with a 1-1 draw. PSV, Eindhoven, and Rangers to round out the Champions League. I'm thinking PSV will get the home win, barely, because Rangers are pretty good. 2-1. I think it'll be pretty high scoring, but in the end, PSV will rub it at the end, and they're going to win. Moving on to the Europa League. Zalgiris against Ludogorets. And honestly, Zalgiris fans, they should not give up too much hope. It's only a 1-goal deficit against Ludogorets, and you're playing at home. Zalgiris actually aren't even first in the Lithuanian League, if I'm saying that right. The Lithuanian League. Let's see. A-Liga, which is the Lithuanian League. So they won. They're first now because Heckleman drew 1-1 with Kauno Zalgiris. Had they won this game, they would have been top of the league. Heckleman. So, yeah, I mean, Matches actually happened today, which is pretty insane. Oh, these games happened yesterday. Yeah. So, I do think Ludogorets wins this 3-1. They're gonna crush them. AK Larnasa at home against Dnipro 1. They have a lot to play for. And I'm gonna say a 1-0 win for AEK Larnasa. Silkeborg IF and HJK Helsinki. And I couldn't be bothered to think HJK is going to win. They're not. I'm saying Silkeborg is winning 2-0 and advancing to the Europa League. Poor HJK. I just think that's what's going to happen. Sivasspor at home against Malmö. I don't think Sivasspor will qualify. Malmö are just way better. They were in the Champions League last season. 3-0 Malmö FF. They're going to beat Sivasspor 6-1 on aggregate. Fenerbahce and Austria Vienna. And yeah, Fenerbahce, they should win. I'm saying 3-0. Omonia, Nicosia, and Ghent. So last time, Omonia went up 4-2 against Royal Antwerp last year. Same amount of goals. And then they lost the second leg 4-2. And then on penalties, they lost to Royal Antwerp. So as long as that doesn't happen again, Omonia will finally be back in the Europa League. And I'm going to say they're going to lose, but Omonia will, still go on. 1-0 to Ghent. Sheriff Tiraspol and Pionik FC. I really feel bad for Pionik. 5-0 to Sheriff. I've got to be completely honest, though. Last year they played the Armenian champions. Sheriff, Tiraspol, and Alashkert FC. They played each other here 4-1. But in Armenia, they won. In Armenia, they drew. Does that mean Pionik's going to win? I don't think so. I'm still thinking 5-0 to Sheriff. Hearts of Midlothian and FC Zurich. Now, Hearts fans shouldn't be giving up too much hope, just like Zalgiris shouldn't, Silkeborg shouldn't. I think Hearts probably could win, but I don't think they will. I'm going to say Zurich grab a bare 1-0 win. Olympiakos, Prius, and Apollon Limassol. And I really feel bad for these Cypriot clubs. There's 3 here, Omonia, Apollon, and Larnasa. Dnipro won. If they manage to overturn Larnasa, that would be depressing. If Ghent managed to overturn Omonia, that'd be the second time in a row for Omonia. And Olympiakos is clearly going to beat Apollon 3-0. There's also a Cypriot club in the conference qualifiers last round, though it doesn't look like they're making it to the qualifier. There still is one to the competition. Shamrock Rovers and Ferencvárosi. I'm saying a 3-0 win for Ferencváros to show everyone in the Europa League they're not the side that they got 3 points last year. They're different. We're moving on to the Conference League. That's the wrong one. Apoel Nicosia, Cypriot club against Djurgårdens of Sweden. I'm going to say a pretty big win for no one. I'm going to say a 2-1 win for Djurgårdens, and they will qualify finally for Europe. Fehérvár and 1FC Köln. I'm saying a 2-1 win for Fehérvár, like, the last game was. Hapoel Beersheva and Universitatea Craiova. I'm going to say a 1-0 win for Hapoel Beersheva. And they're going to finally qualify after losing to Anorthosis Famagusta. Viborg and West Ham. So, honestly, I really hope Viborg win. I hope Viborg win so much because I freaking hate it when I see a YouTuber say, oh yeah, West Ham's in the Conference League. West Ham's qualified for the Conference League. No, they have not. West Ham have not qualified for the Conference League. It looks like they have, but they haven't. I'm saying 2-0 for West Ham, but I freaking hope Viborg. I am rooting for Viborg on Thursday, honestly. IEK, Silna, and Slovako. I'm gonna say Slovako struggle. Not to the point where they lose, but I'm saying 2-0 to IK Silna. Basel and CSKA Sofia. So last time they actually lost 1-0 to Brøndby, and they won the second on penalties. But I'm saying just a 3-0 normal win for Basel here. Yeah. Viking and Football Club Stuko Bucuresti. And I will fight for Viking to win. But last year I thought, yo, wouldn't it be so cool to see FCSB in the Conference League? But I think it will be just a 1-1 draw between the Norwegians and the Romanians. CFR 1907, Cluj, and Maribor. Cluj are one of the members that started in the Conference League. I'm saying a 1-0 win for Cluj Bear, but I think they will. Wolfsberg and Mulden. So as we know, Wolfsberg don't have the best home record. Let's just go quickly search them up. Wolfsberg AC. They just lost 2-1 at home to Austria Vienna today. They lost away to Salzburg, but it's Salzburg. They lost at home on August 6th, 5-1 to Lask. They drew 0-0 with Gazira, 2-2 with Altac, 5-0 to AC Milan, but I do think that was a friendly and probably played at a neutral venue. 1-0 to Sturm, 1-1 to Sturm Graz, which is actually pretty decent. 4-1 away against Kuchel. They did win against Debrecen, but it was probably a friendly. And up till these, they're probably just friendlies. Look at their home record, though. They managed to win against Rapid Wien, which is good for them. Good for them. 4-1 against Sturm Graz away. 1-1 with Austria Vienna. They did lose 4-0 away. 3-2 away. They lost 2-1 to the same team at home. 2-1 away. 2-0 at home to Sturm Graz. 4-1 at home to Salzburg. 1-1 and a semi-final loss at home to Salzburg. They beat Lask at home. They did lose to Austria Vienna away and Salzburg away. Beat Raid at home and beat Team for Vienna in the quarterfinals at home. Those were probably friendlies. They drew 2-2 away, 1 at home, 3-0. 1-0 away, 5-1 lost to Tirol at home, away. 4-1 against Rapid Wien, 3-0 against Sturm Graz. So yeah, I think it's like they've gotten way better. Look at this, they lost 3-1 to Hartberg at home. Yeah, so it's becoming more and more apparent that they suck at home recently. Maybe this was just a warm-up for this game, but they shouldn't have lost 5-1. Even if it was just a warm-up, 5-1 to a team that has no European football at all. 5-1, really, Wolfsberg? That's why I think Molde are advancing. 2-0 Molde. Home record is going to kill Wolfsberg here. Now, Slavia Praga. They lost 2-1 to Rakos How? They're going to come back, though. 3-0 to Slavia Praga. Twente and Fiorentina. I do want to look at Twente's home record and see really how good it is. 3-0 against Fortuna Sittard. 4-1 against Shukari Stankom. They won away. 4-1 against Bologna in a friendly. Let's go search up. Let's go up to, like, when they're actually playing. So the season ends, I guess, here in March. 1-0 against Zwolle. 1-0 against Cambuur. Yeah, that was definitely not good. 2-2 with Go Ahead Eagles. 3-0 with Vitesse. 2-0 against Hedavine. 2-1 over Feyenoord in the Cup. 2-1 over Waalswijk. 0-0 with Feyenoord. 1-0 over Heracles. Yeah. 1-1 with Willem II. Yeah. It's 1-0 over Utrecht. 1-1 with 1-1 with Ajax is really good. I do believe Twente's home record is good. I don't think it will be good enough. They'll draw the game 1-1, but I think Fiorentina will qualify. But they will not follow in Roma's footsteps. They're not winning the Conference League, not at all. There's even better teams here that lost that are better than Fiorentina. Slovan Bratislava might be, Young Boys might be, you know? Hajduk Split could even be. Even Nice, which we're talking about now. Nice and Maccabi Tel Aviv. I do think Nice are not winning. 1-0 again to Maccabi Tel Aviv, but this time in France. Anderlecht and Young Boys. I'm going to need Young Boys to win this. I honestly don't want to wake up on August 26th, come out of my room and say, sorry, Anderlecht, 15 times. I don't know which of these Google Docs it is. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Or is it not? No, it's not this one. I think I might have closed it. Oh well. I'm gonna say Young Boys win 3-1. Cameroon, Spartans, and Partizan. I'm saying 2-0 Partizan. I honestly am. Balkani, Scoopy. I feel sorry for Balkani, but I'm saying a 2-0 win for Scoopy, and they are qualifying. Slovan Bratislava and Zrinjski. 3-0 Slovan Bratislava. There's no way Zrinjski is coming back from this. Dudilon Lech Poznan. I'm saying a 1-0 win for Lech Poznan. Royal Antwerp, Istanbul, Başakşehir. I'm going to say a 2-1 win to Istanbul, Başakşehir. Linfield and Riga Futbola Skola. It's these types of matchups that get me so excited. We're going to have Linfield or Riga Futbola Skola. A team from either Northern Ireland or Latvia. Yeah, I think this is pretty good, honestly. Do I think Riga Futbola Skola is going to win? No. Considering that they went 2-0 down at home to Linfield, got lucky to escape with the draw, I don't see it. 3-1 to Linfield. I honestly, bro. Hajduk Split, Villarreal. I'm going to say a 3-1 win for Villarreal. They're going to score 7 against the Croatians. They actually are. Last two matches, Gil Vicente and AZ Alkmaar. I'm saying another 3-1 win, but to AZ Alkmaar. They're going to win 3-1. And between Rapid Vane and Vaduz, this one's going to be interesting. And I'm going to say 1-0 FC Vaduz. It's hard to say, but that's just what happens. Peace.